What's good? It's Ozman the Wizard.
And Naima,
Not another
another Dare podcast.
minute by. All
Our
right.
damn self.
343.
Oh,
This
get
is
him in.
a special one. Shout out to Mad Skills representing VA because we're doing our 2023 wrap up.
Wrap up.
Not gonna spit bars, and he's not anymore either. He retired after doing them 20 years. He did them from 02 to like the 2022 one. So yeah, he wrapped up 20 years. So we taking a page out. We gonna wrap up. We gonna carry the tradition on. We ain't spitting bars though. We
Yeah, I can't rap.
we gonna look back to the year of 2023 bar list. It's like
Yeah, I don't rap. I can say some things and I can give some wit,
yeah. I got
but
clever lines, but I just can't put it together in a hot 16.
neither can I.
A lot of shit that if it was in a rhyme, people like, oh, this dude can spit. It's like, yeah, no, I can I give you a hot 2 and then like I've still got 14 bars left. That's what I got. I get
And
you
like Mike Jones would give you the 14, but then he just repeats it.
who?
Or the 12 rather, whatever, because he just really that they didn't want me host. Yeah, because he repeated that like 4 times.
Who?
Mike Jones. Mike Jones.
Mike Jones. And not Mike Jones, not from Gary. Not that Mike Jones. We're gonna do it chronologically then. So we're gonna start like about 1 year ago in January. I got my notes.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go chronologically. It's gonna be a fun year. Like, yeah, we're gonna look back on everything. Okay, so January we started off the Southwest Airlines debacle. Remember that shit? Like,
oh yes,
that just got settled. Now it's like they cutting the check now because like when like their computer got hacked or whatever the hell happened, so folks were stranded. It's like for the holidays at that too. Yeah, folks got stranded over the holidays. Yeah, is the Angela Bassett, Courtney B. Vance when they said their son said that he said was it Michael B. Jordan or he said
he said Michael B. Jordan and
that happened last
they
January.
got his ass.
That happened January, yeah.
Because they did the meme with a few moments later. They did that. And he was like, I want to apologize. Right. I think Angela beat that ass off camera.
We had some early deaths and right as the year started as well too. We lost Anita Pointer, we lost Pele, we lost Barbara Walters. So those were 3 deaths.
Yeah, that was big. Yeah. Oh wow! It didn't seem like that was this year that Barbara Walters died. It didn't seem like that.
Pele, all of those seem like they were.
Yeah, it didn't seem like it was this year.
Yeah.
Wow.
They for forever ago. Now, like also in January, we're continuing the Illinois assault weapons ban, like that went into effect, yeah, which is being challenged. That might move up to the Supreme Court. So gun owners, yeah. you got an AR-15, you might be able to keep it because they kicking that one up to the Supreme Court. It's like, yeah. It's like because it's supposed to like I'll go back on hey as a gun guy because I've been following this closely, obviously. It's like mostly for the magazine limit with me because it's like 10 for like rifles, 15 for handguns, which I'm glad because like if they said 10 for handguns, then like I'd be a felon. Like, I was like, come on, it's like yeah. So 15.
The line 16 in the clip and one in the hole, like the line.
Yeah, he was a felon anyway in that, but yeah, he would have been a felon. Yeah, like. And what's the name? What's his name? Fetty Wap in his head, which he also was a felon. I got a Glock in my Rari, 17 shots, no 38. It's like yeah, so like, most got guns come standard with more than 15. Is what I'm saying. It's like so 15 is like yeah. But so with the ban, it's like they said if you have one, you can keep it if you register it by January 1st of this coming year. So January 1st of 2024.
Ah, okay.
A lot of gun owners are like saying we're not registering shit because you don't want people to because they say the register is a setup. Because then, like at a later date, they just come back and like, oh, remember we said that you could keep them. We changed our mind. They're too dangerous. Like now they know where to get them. If it's unregistered, how they going?
Oh, that's a bait and yeah, because that would be a bait and switch.
It's like that's just a temporary thing. And then let's say a year or two from now, it's like, oh yeah, well we outlawed them totally. So like we coming to your house to pick it up because they know you got one. It's like so that's why Like most gun owners aren't registering those rifles because of that shit. So
I mean, it's a sticky situation. It is a
that
slippery
went into
slope.
effect because of the Highland Park shooting, which was from 2022. So that wasn't
Yeah.
that was that shooting.
And it is always, unfortunately, it is some idiot out there that has to mess it up for everybody, because most gun people are, if you're a real gun owner, you're going to be responsible.
And we shit on those like idiots like that. Like most of the
Like the episode of Simpsons that they did with Homer.
Homer was they kicked him out of it, yeah, because they said you're an asshole. So yeah, you're not one of us.
You're an asshole.
Like they turned
So it was like opening the gun with like opening the can of beer with a gun.
Like, can opener is like, yeah, I use my gun for everything. It's like
turn off the light. He was just doing this, shooting the gun, just doing everything. Yeah. And they were appalled. Like they were like,
the safe gun owners look at idiots like that. It's like, nah, bro, that ain't cool. Like, nah, bro. But yeah, that's probably gonna go up to the Supreme Court though. I saw because like it's because if you don't register by January 1st, then and you're a felon. If they catch you with it after that, you're a felon. Is like so obvious. That's going. Yeah, Supreme Court might overturn that. So we're gonna keep an eye on that one. That's still ongoing. Also, that happened early January of last year. Dana White smacking the shit out of his wife. That happened. Got that story. About that. Mm-hmm. The YSL RICO trial that kicked off. I forgot. Yeah, that was like they started off. That got the ball rolling last January. We're in the middle of it now. It's like yeah. But like when Young Thug and all of that, it's like yeah, that started. Mm. Here's another one you might have forgot about. Remember, Damar Hamlin of Buffalo Bills, he had the heart issue collapse. Like remember that? Yeah. So that happened last January. So a lot that we only in the second week of January. I'm doing it chronologically. Yeah. So wow. So we'll get through it. Yeah, like we got an hour, but we're gonna get through it. Some of these as we get to the end, we're gonna start rushing.
Yeah.
I just want to go into that assault weapons ban thing because like that one as a two-way guy.
Yeah.
I want to explain that that's still ongoing. Let's see. We just touched this now because it kicked off at this time. The election didn't actually happen until later, but Chicago elected a new mayor, Brandon Johnson.
Yeah, Brandon Johnson.
Knocked Lori Lightfoot out. I went to the runoff with Paul Vallis and his mild sauce. Yeah, so there you go. that happened. I'll keep my opinions to myself about Brandon Johnson right now because I don't. Yeah, we'll talk about him in 2024.
The verdict is still out.
We'll talk about him in 2024.
That's the best I can say right now because there's not much has been. The verdict is still out. That's what I'll say. The verdict is out.
The election kicked off around this time. Let's see. Kanye got married, like, or did he? I don't remember. I know he allegedly got married, like
Kim look-alike.
Definitely has a type.
Yeah.
Naomi Osaka and Corday had their baby around this time a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
Lisa Marie Presley died. I forgot she even died. That happened around this year.
Yeah. This was around the award show. What award show? Because she was just
Golden Globes.
The Golden Globes. Yeah, I knew she was just at the award show and then she passed away right after it.
Yeah, the Golden.
The guy who won for Elvis, she was there with that. Yeah,
they did the Elvis pick. Yeah, and she was there for that, and then died like right after the show. Yeah,
like 2 days later or something. Yeah, it was like real quick. Very sad.
Remember when those police officers in Tennessee with that thought when they smashed the police thought? Remember? Oh yeah.
They said they called her Five Guys. Whatever they call her, Five Guys.
I like Five Guys. I called her police thought. That was my thing. Like half the force was smashing her. It
was 5 dudes.
And she was married too. That's what made it even more ridiculous. And
then her husband, like
stayed with. He's still with her. He stayed by her side.
They call him a cuckold. That's it.
You got half the force smashing, and you stay with her. So
they say, I guess she got the wop.
Must be something because like he's still there and shit.
Damn.
Ray J and Prince's love. Well, that could be any year. That's what that could be any year. Like how long they breaking up? It's like how long they breaking up? 5 years on it.
Next for them. Next.
The Darius Miles, the college basketball player that remember that story with
that he killed the girl.
His friend, I think it's the one Michael Lindell. He's the one who shot. Yeah, he was there. Like, but like it was like because like she rejected him. I forgot. Yeah, she had a boy.
His dumbass. Yeah.
Like she.
Now you threw away your career. Now I hope you get 25 to life.
Yeah.
Lock his stupid ass up.
Mm.
Women can say no. Women can reject you. Women can say no.
I don't even remember this story, but I have it here. It's like Prometheus Tequila from 3LW admitting to having sex with the B2K
Oh
members.
yeah, she said that she ran a train on her or
I
something.
don't even remember that story.
I remember that now that you said it. And I was like, the juicy gossip that no one asked for. Like we were like, okay, why are you?
I promise they ran a train on me.
And she
I don't
said
know why
they
I
ran a
sound like
train.
Mike Tyson in my voice. I put her in the Mike Tyson voice. I don't know why I do that. Rest in peace to the good brother Victor V. We lost him in 2023.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This is a huge one. The brutal beating of the killing of Tyree Nichols by the Memphis police officers.
Hmm.
That one, yeah.
Oh yeah, the camera it caught. The camera was right there and it caught it. Yeah, yeah.
I think is that still ongoing? I don't know if those has a trial going.
I don't remember the resolution with that.
It might still be ongoing. Was it a
From
conviction?
that camera, yeah, it caught it. Yeah.
Yeah. I will skip to the next one. What else do we got? The Renaissance tour for my Beehive. Y'all went nuts over that shit. After saw this, you won't break my soul. I think I'm falling in love.
I like that Winter remix though. That Winter remix is smooth.
Yeah,
And I start singing the original Where version. Right here.
Yeah, kids was like, "What are you singing, mommy?"
Yeah, Ariana was like, "What are you singing, mommy?" I'm like, "Never mind. Mommy's old. Never mind."
Well, this is the one that looked like it stuck this time. Tom Brady retired for real. Retirement the first time. Remember that?
Or did he? Ah.
Yeah.
Ah.
We have an announcement coming up for the playoffs are coming up. Yeah.
I have one of those Michael Jordan retirements and just come back like 4 years later.
Like Mike came back for the playoffs, same thing. Brady come back for the playoffs. Playoffs are coming up. Yeah. You People, I forgot about that. The Netflix movie that came out about a year ago at this time too, which nobody remembers. Like we all watched.
Okay, but I mean, I felt like
Lauren London and
the chemistry between Lauren London and Jonah Hill was
Jonah Hill, like it wasn't.
They had no chemistry.
They weren't.
They weren't believable.
Eddie Murphy was the best part of that movie.
And Julia Louis-Dreyfus was funny. It's like
Karen, yeah, she was good as a Karen.
I'm not racist, but I'm racist. You know, she was funny.
Yeah, she was like a Karen in that.
Yeah, she was a Karen who didn't know she was a Karen.
Yeah. And for my NBA fans, LeBron James became the all-time NBA scoring leader. That happened this year. Forgot about he passed Kareem. Yeah.
And the LeBron haters.
LeBron haters, like saying he's
still ain't better than Mike.
Or saying he's not. I get saying he's not better than Mike. Yeah, I agree with that because I'm a Mike guy. But saying that the man is not good at basketball, that's just,
you stupid.
Yeah, you don't become the all-time scoring leader if you suck and shit. What's it say about everybody else is under him? Then if he like sucks, then like everybody must suck. Then it's like you can't be
the
like.
The thing I say about LeBron James that you do have to take into account, people. Well, he's still here. That takes a hell like LeBron got more miles on his body than a 93 Cutlass. He does. He got more miles than a 93 Cutlass at this point. He got so many miles.
Yeah,
many miles.
4 miles in a hatchback Geo Metro. It's like
he got miles. Like if he was a car, he would be at about 300,000 at this point. If he was a car, he would.
Shout out my guy Scott Steels. He just posted a picture of his old Dahmer. He just passed 300,000. He must be like put some hella maintenance in that car because cars typically don't last that long. So like you must like do all your oil changes and you
must oil change every 2 months.
Yeah. Do all your shit right on schedule. You must your tune ups, all of that shit. You rotate your tires. You must do all of that shit. That's why do you keep a car that long? It's like I'm gonna ask him because I see some like just he posted a picture of his old Dahmer. Everybody was like, wow, like in the
garage kept. It must be garage kept like a mug.
Garage kept.
That saves your car too. Garage keeping your car saves it.
But do all of your maintenance on schedule. Like you don't go a day over. It's like, okay, the oil change, you do it that day. You don't go a day over.
I'm trying to make mine last. Sorry, I get to high school.
KD got traded to the Suns. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Kyrie to the Mavericks. So like
the Mavs.
The Nets blew their team up. Basically,
It looks like it's working.
the Nets blew up their team during this. It's like, what else do we got? One more that's rest in peace. Richard Belzer of SVU fame,
Yeah,
Detective Munch.
that was one that was sad.
Another sad one for me. We lost Dave from De La Soul.
Yeah. I remember when I saw that come up, I was like, oh no.
Yeah. Awesome. And he never got to see the De La Soul catalog get
The
streamed.
catalog yeah.
About what? Not even a month later, like maybe a month later, like the catalog was streamed. So like, and that was one of those missing catalogs that it was for years. That the Aaliyah one was missing. Like, I'm glad Hankerson finally like he stopped keeping her stuff hostage. The only Leah music you could find before that was the R. Kelly stuff. The age ain't nothing but number. Like all the stuff with Timbaland was like
the background stuff, yeah.
On all of the background stuff, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he finally decided for legacy purposes, because like as we get older, like physical media is gonna become obsolete. So if you're not streaming, you don't exist. It's like so like young kids, and especially that your kids aren't gonna know who Aaliyah was. If you're not streaming, it's like yeah. Like as the generations go, like and people start dying off, you're gonna forget like about that.
Because who uses CDs anymore? No one.
Yeah. And that's the only way you could listen to Aaliyah before, like, is if you had a CD, you bop in her One in a Million CD or something.
Or
like
her title out Aaliyah album.
Rock the Boat is like like a DJ is happening to play like either on the radio or the party like that, but like Aaliyah starting to become obsolete. He realized that, thankfully, and he finally released it to the masses. Like put it out there. Let the people have what they want and shit. Yeah.
Right.
And De La was a record label mess with them. It's like it's like a lot of red tape with like the label and all of that. But they finally settled that mess, and like I think they got control of the catalog. So once they got it, then they put it out. They were able. This is why ownership matters. I think De La. I think they finally gained ownership of it. That's why we got De La streaming. And shout out Mike Jones, Gary's Mike Jones. Like he had never heard of De La album. Of course, people got mad over a certain name. Like Mike Jones was born like 85. It's like so, and like De La Soul started like their first album because like 80, 89. It's like so he was like 4 years old when they first album. Like he might not even been listening to that type of music at that time.
Exactly.
By the time like he started really getting into hip hop, like it's probably
other artists were out.
And then when their stuff went underground, it's like So like he didn't own a De La tape or CD, like so if he didn't have any older brothers or cousins,
or a young uncle,
they didn't introduce it to him. Like so
some of us have the young uncles that are like 10 years older than us. Yeah.
And he was into it. He's like, I'm listening to my first De La album and I like it. It's like that's like, you never heard, man. What's wrong with you? I'm like that. Not everybody is 48, bro. Like
everybody's not. You weren't born 50. Exactly. Knock it off. Knock it off.
Like everybody was born 50 years old.
Stop it.
Whole Foods became Save a Lot in Inglewood. That happened this year. I forgot about that.
That was a mess.
2 legendary court shows, the People's Court and Judge Mathis, both were canceled. And they both have been brought back into other court roles, ironically.
Yeah, they have.
On the air, Milian and Mathis are both still on the air.
They are.
Different shows. It's like
you can't keep a good judge now. You can't.
The Arlington Heights Bears, like that that started becoming the ball started rolling on that. It's like this year too.
Every time I drive out that way and I see Arlington Heights, when I'm out that way, I'm like
And I was out there like last year, and I passed right by the racetrack.
The racetrack, yeah.
Like, that's where the Bears are gonna play. It was before they tore it down. Now at the time it was still, they had just bought it. So I was like, that's the park right there. And then somebody posted pics online of like is like they completely demolished the park. It's just vacant now. So like
vacant open lot.
Coming to reality because they tore it out the racetrack. So like to plan to like where they break ground on the Bear Stadium, like which they haven't done yet, but like they did tear down the racetrack.
Chicago is still trying to entice him to stay, obviously.
They botched that Soldier Field reno. They should have did that right the first time. It's like and And I saw somebody like really went back in time, like they posted some concept art from like the 80s, which when it was either Washington or even Mayor Daley won. It's like it was happening like it was like way back. It might have been Harold Washington if it was a hit when they talked about the Bears turning like building a new a dome stadium like in the south parking lot where Soldier Field was, and then probably demolishing the current Soldier Field. Like that was somebody posted from like some pictures from the 80s from that. So that's been a thing. Like if they had done it right the first time, it's like
yes, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm gonna call it spade. They probably would just being cheap and just show the cheapest option, which people sometimes do.
Yeah. So now,
and
like, and that stadium is barely 20 years old because, like, you were in
yeah,
college.
it was like 02.
Yeah, see, like, it's already obsolete, like 20 years.
02, 03, it was around that time.
They did a bad job. It shouldn't be obsolete this soon.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it should like it should still be one of the more modern stadiums, but like even obsolete barely 20 years later. It's like, so that shows you what a bad job they did. It's like all the newer stadiums are shitting all over that one. It's like that shit is obsolete like already. So like that's how bad of a job they did. So like they would have to like completely like do that thing over again, or like said, do the plan, like build the new stadium in the parking lot where the current lot is, like, and then like they did with both Comiskey and with the stadium.
Yeah.
The new stadium on the old parking lot, and then tore down the other and turned that into the parking lot. Like they were talking about doing that with Soldier Field. Like this was like in the 80s. Somebody posted pics. I was like, yeah, when I was a kid, like they've been talking about like trying to upgrade Soldier Field. Like even like 40 years ago, they were talking about that. So like, let's just be honest, Soldier Field is kind of a dive. Like, especially the original Soldier Field. Like we look at it as magical because like that's what we know is like, but people that used to go there say, yeah, that place was a dump. Like that's why they had to rent it the first time. It's like it was like, yeah, it was like the bathrooms be like clogged. That's like it was a dump. It's like, yeah, like it's like, the original building was crap. It's like said people that have these memories probably never been there. It's like talking about how great. Like no. It's like I had season tickets to the Bears then, and the other place was a dump. It's like I see
nostalgia always looks different. It just does.
I did go to I went to the original Soldier Field, but I don't remember how raggedy it was. I only went there like once or twice. The original Comiskey was definitely a dump.
That was raggedy. That was very raggedy.
Stadium. They both were dumps.
I never went to the stadium. I never went.
Yeah, they both were like raggedy as hell.
Comiskey was raggedy.
They both
was raggedy as hell.
They both redid there. I guess the Cubs are just smart. Like they somehow like avoided the rental. Hey, when they did like upgrades, it's like
they did upgrades where they saw fit.
Like, it's still cooking. It's like and nobody's talking about tearing Wrigley down or relocating the Cubs. Like that's not happening.
Nah, that's not gonna happen.
Like somehow like they got it right. Like, their upgrades they got right, unlike Soldier Field. It's like they got it right. Personal milestone we celebrated. We had our 300th episode.
Oh yeah,
February.
That was big.
I'm only
that was a good milestone.
Yeah.
And we're in February now.
Yeah, this is the end of February. The last week in February. I'm looking.
Okay.
At episode 300 we had. Yeah.
Nice.
Brett Favre, like he sued everybody that said he stole money. It's like he sued Shannon Sharp and Pat McAfee for saying that he stole money from Mississippi. I don't know what became of that either. I don't know, like if did they settle out of court? Is that still ongoing? I don't know.
He steal money though.
Yeah, the most of that story is like he received money, but he didn't steal it. That's like the story. That's all. It's like the governor, whoever, like stole it, and they paid him with stolen money. So is that like is it was like what did what's the penalty for that, for receiving stolen money? Hey, what's the penalty? Like if I DJ for somebody and then they paid me with like somebody that they robbed a bank for, it's like what's the penalty for that? It's like that
got nothing to do with you.
See what Favre was saying. I didn't
ask you to steal this money.
Patrick Beverly came to the Bulls during that same time too. I forgot that happened. Yeah, Bulls been a hot mess. That's why. Yeah. That was they've had some wins recently, but this team still needs to be blown up, in my opinion.
It does. But the good positive thing is coming out is Kobe White now, so that's a positive that's coming out
Yeah,
is
he's
the emergence of him.
proving that he's a game changer. So
Yeah,
like,
the emergence of him. So that's
going to be a game changer.
even in crap, like you can find
Be a game changer. Yeah.
you can find stuff in crap.
Mm. Chris Rock's selective outrage happened last year, early March. I forgot about that.
And
Yeah.
he did I think that he made a mistake by doing that live. I don't think he should have done it live because he
Like
botched the joke.
most specials are taped. It's like, yeah, like going live is hard because you only got one shot. It's like
you got one shot.
whereas like taped, like typically most of these specials, what most people don't know is like they're taped over multiple nights.
It's maybe like 2 or 3 shows,
possibly 3, depending on the artist. Is like,
and then they edit it.
They edit it, and then the comedian either like they wear like the same thing on both days, or they have like the exact same outfit, like two of the exact same. So like they look like the same. It's like like audience might change if you pay attention closely.
And that's why you pay attention. Like you'll see the person in the front row.
Yeah.
And then the next angle, you'll see another person like this in the front row.
Yeah.
And you're like, wait a minute. Like if you pay attention.
So like all the affair, like Eddie Murphy Raw, Eddie Murphy Delirious, like Eddie either wore the same red leather suit or he had 2 identical red leather suits. So like Bring the Pain, all of these were like recorded over multiple days. It's like, yeah, Chris Rock, Bring the Pain. Martin, You So Crazy, like all of these is like
yeah, I think it works better if you do a Dave Chappelle special.
Chappelle, like his Netflix specials is like, yeah, they record multiple, they do multiple tapings. Cause like
you can grab the best because like sometimes when you tell a joke, you hit it right there in the audience, you hit it. And then the next one that you tell a joke, it's just it's a polite.
Sometimes we're human as well too, as we saw with Chris Rock. He like stumbled a little bit. He like, yeah, I know I fucked the joke up. It's like,
he botched the joke. Yeah, he did.
Whereas like if you have multiple tapings, the next night you might nail it perfectly. Then you use that take of it.
Use that take.
The first night you might have like, yeah, you should trip over your words sometimes, which is what he did. He tripped over his words, and then he even had acknowledged that, yeah, I know I fucked up the joke. It's like, yeah. If he was talking about one Will Smith movie, he named another Will Smith.
Named another Will Smith, yeah.
It's like he was like, yeah.
You named Concussion when you should have said Emancipation. I think that's what.
Like, yeah, I know I fucked the joke up. It's like, yeah, he like botched the jet. So like, but with multiple tapings, you don't have to worry about that because then the next night you.
And the job as the editor is to make it, and then saying even like if something isn't your best as an editor, it's your job to make it look like gold. Because you could take things that don't look that great and you can edit it. Like you always say with the basketball joke. You said if you take a player who kind of sucks as a ball player, but if you take like highlights of like the best thing that they've done, like, okay, they did a dunk on this game. They shot a 3 on this game. They did a fast break on this game. And you take all that and edit it together. It looks like they had they're good.
The wackest players have as highlight videos.
Highlights.
You know who I found a highlight video of on YouTube? Dickie Simpkins from the Bulls. It wasn't long, obviously. It maybe been a minute long. It's like, if somebody jumped in the comments, they're like, yeah, like, wow, 56 seconds of highlights. What a player. It's like the sarcastic comments. Like, well, you still were able to put a highlight video of him. It's like, yeah.
Well, a highlight is you get
as bad as him, like, still had highlight. Like, he might have, like, dunked on Barkley or something like that.
Get a dunk, or you block someone's shot. That's a good one. Like, somebody rejected. You blocked them.
Like we saw, like with like John Lucas III hit a shot over LeBron. It's like
a shot over LeBron.
Highlight video, even though he
talked shit about it.
No, he obviously wasn't good, but like, yeah, you have a shot of him like put over LeBron. It's like, and that would go on his highlight reel. It's like, but it is a Dickie Simpkins video out there. I was like breaking shit.
Now I'm gonna look that up.
As a Bulls fan, you would the Dickie Simpkins. I was like, highlight. You got highlights.
Highlights.
It's about a minute long. Worth
low lights, but like
those were called acting a fool. Low lights. Like, speaking of which, we got a low light right here for March as well too. Ja Morant. He has his first gun controversy.
Roses. Okay.
The Bears did get the number 1 pick. They ended up trading down, but yeah, Bears got the number 1 pick. Let's see. Tyler Perry, the whole will he or why won't he buy BET? That happened this year. He ended up not buying it because they for the BET was on bullshit. They raised the price on. He had agreed to, let's say, $1 billion. They said we want $2 billion. He's like, all right, fuck that. It's like Tyler dipped on it.
Like, you got it. They Googled his net worth and said, "You got it." That's what happened.
He's like, no, I'm good. Taste Chicago, I moved to October. That happened this year. I mean, to September. I mean, not
That
October.
was weak.
After
Weak.
Labor Day.
That was so
They got
weak.
moved just after Labor Day.
A summer festival that kicked off summers now and fall. What?
Exactly, yeah. Because you
What?
be around like like your birthday, like the first weekend or something, like around like July 4th is when it wrapped up.
It kicked off the
It got that
summer,
last week of June and it usually wrapped around July 4th. That's how the taste
which
was.
is kicking off the summer.
Yeah, that's how summertime
We
shot.
came home from college. We went to the Taste Chicago. Like, yeah, let's meet up at let's meet. Here's a friend. Let's meet by the fountain.
But
Let's meet at the fountain at 2 o'clock.
to go to the taste. It's like if you're from Chicago, you know what that means.
You know what that means.
Meet by the fountain to go to the taste. You know what that means.
Meet me at 2 by the fountain so we can go to the taste.
You're from out of town. You don't know what any of that means.
You don't know what the hell any of that means if you're not from Chicago.
All you know is like 2 o'clock. The other shit you confused. Fountain, the taste. What is that?
What did you just say? And then the taste ain't been the same since Dominic stopped selling the tickets.
Since Dominic's went bankrupt, there we go.
When you flipped over the ticket, it had Dominic's on the back. Dominic's.
Like, same with Great America. They've been the same since the Coke can. It's just like,
oh yeah, you would get that Coke can and
Coke can for like the $10 tickets or whatever.
$10 ticket or $10 off, whatever. Yeah,
every year it was like $10 in the early years and $10 off.
$10 off.
Depends on what year it was. Like you had your Coke can, you were like, boss.
I drank so many Sprites getting them tickets.
You were obey your thirst, goddamn it.
You know, I'm a clear pop girl. Like I drink so many Sprites.
I was getting my Tyrese on. Always Coca-Cola.
Okay.
Get my Tyrese on.
Another Sprite can.
We had some big deaths, so I had 3 more deaths.
And this is when March.
This is March 20th, yeah. So like
okay, so it's in March. Moving along.
We lost Lance Reddick of The Wire / Oz.
Oz, yeah, that was hard.
We lost Bobby Caldwell.
But you won't do
for love, yeah.
Do the love.
So we lost them. We Jordan sold the Hornets. Yeah, I got this. Scottie Pippen. we had so much from her. This is just the first one. Talking about her and Scotty fucked 4 times a day, like during while he was winning championships.
She said she never had a night off from sex, and I said I call cap on that.
So Scotty was like he was putting in work at home and on the court and shit. According to her, is like
I said I call cap on that.
No days off either and shit.
For a couple of reasons, I said because women we menstruate once a month, and then when they had several children, you need to wait.
Scotty was running the red light. It's just what she said.
Or this man was going up in you after you gave birth to a child? No, hell no. That's a hell no. Hell no. You push out a whole human being. Nah, you need to give that thing a rest. No.
One of my favorites, Creed 3 came out this year. Great movie. Which led to right after that, the highs and the lows. Jonathan Majors, like which we didn't talk about, but we'll talk about now. Like this is where the charge started. Yeah, he did get convicted. I think what he get a year or something like that.
Yeah, he got convicted later in the year. Yeah, later in the year.
I think he got a year. He didn't get like the big charge. He got
the big charge. He got the lesser charge.
So I think he got a year in prison, like his conviction. Yeah. So Jonathan Majors, that happened this year. 6ix9ine got his ass whipped at LA Fitness. I forgot that happened.
Yeah.
SWV and Escape, their reality show, which was dope. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I checked it out. I don't know if you ever got to watch it.
I never got to watch it.
Yeah.
I'm so into you. They both had some hits.
Yeah, they both had his, but SWV won.
Yeah, that's what Escape was better singers.
But SWV had the catalog, though.
Yeah, but they had better catalog, SWV.
I mean, Weak. Come on.
Rain.
Human Nature, yeah.
You.
Yeah.
What's your card? Anything.
Anything with Wu-Tang, yeah. They had the hit.
The bop right there.
I still like the Human Nature joint in my
oh, Michael Jackson, yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's my shit here.
Mm-hmm.
Downtown, yeah, they got the
song
cat.
I was about to say the next a song we had no business singing.
Downtown.
I was like 10. Like we had no business singing that at all.
And you're always on my mind. Yeah,
Oh yeah. Till I never thought I'd
they got
find
hits.
someone to love me.
SWV got mad. They got the catalog, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Hits on hits on hits, man. Yeah. Okay, we can skip the rest to the next one.
No, we're in May now.
We're still in April right now.
April, okay.
We already talked about Brandon Johnson getting elected. Trump got charged with 34 felonies, yeah, which is still ongoing, by the way. The Monique Netflix special, you watched it, I didn't.
I did. I said it was a lot of a curse. It felt like a therapy session and it was fueled with cursing.
Mm-hmm. Here's one for me. WWE and UFC, they came together. For all my combat/pro wrestling fans.
Oh, Vince McMahon got that back. Got that Louis Birkin.
9.5 Billy. He got
what else? Louis Birkin. What's another one? All that shit.
Yeah. What's the name? Dooney and Burke. What's the one? I'm just throwing shit out there.
Gucci.
Gucci, man. The Walmart, the Chicago area Walmarts, they closed. I forgot about that. The four, I think, were they all in the city limits, or was it one outside? I know, like,
they were in the city.
I think the only one still in the city is the Doty one.
Doty here.
Last Walmart standing, I believe. Yeah.
And the 83rd and Stewart one was making money, so I mean,
that
whatever.
Closed. I believe the one on Broadway was making money too.
Yeah, because that one, the which one I don't think was really making that much. The one in Bronzeville, I don't think the 47.
Yeah. 47th, I'm not sure about.
I don't think they was really doing numbers like that, but 83rd and Stewart was definitely, they was making money.
And the one up on Broadway, they both were making money.
Yeah, they were making money.
Jamie Foxx, people said Jamie Foxx got cloned this year. He really had a stroke or whatever it was he had.
And then they cloned Tyrone, so people watch movies and they're good. Which I enjoy. I enjoyed they cloned Tyrone. I enjoyed that movie.
What about that chick that flipped her car over at the gas station?
Out west.
Yeah, out west. And then
it was definitely out west.
She was a superhero. She didn't even get injured. She got out and still was talking shit. It's like
she was like, ha ha ha. The way she was like, ha 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 ha. I said, what is this bitch? Wolverine? She was Logan ass bitch. Because she hopped out. She was better. Wolverine got the regenerate thing, so Wolverine don't get hurt. What she did? She was crossed between Logan and Deadpool. That's what she was.
Chick survived. I called her.
She came out uninjured.
I called her She-Hulk. Just we in Chicago, Chance the Rapper. Remember, like his Carnival controversy that happened.
I still don't know what, because like his wife did post cryptic messages. So I don't
know what's going on with them.
What?
Tucker Carlson and
Don. Y'all got kids. And...
Tucker Carlson, Don Lemon.
Oh, Tuck the Lemon. Remember I said that?
And we called
Tuck the Lemon. I said that. Make it happen.
They got fired.
Tuck the Lemon.
Too was like, yeah. Also, who got fired, who's like still in the news now, is like, yeah, Red Table Talk was canceled at the same time.
Entanglement. We can all admit that the highlight was entanglement of this. The highest point was entanglement.
We lost a couple of more legends. We lost Harry Belafonte and Jerry Springer. Rest in peace to them.
Yeah. I know people look like, really? It's like they both serve different purposes. Harry Belafonte, all people what he did for culture, and then Jerry Springer for like the awareness he brought of like the ratchet culture. So they both brought in, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You were on Jerry Springer in the audience, so I mean,
I pointed out the chicken chest versus the chicken head.
You did the razor.
I'm finding that episode, and I was actually an audience member who got a comment, who got the last comment before Jerry's thought of the day.
We'll be right back before Jerry's final thought.
I got the last comment. I had the final comment before the final thought. I said that. Yeah.
And you said Jerry said you were funny.
He said, yeah, and during the break, he said, "Yeah, this guy's funny." And people thought it was a plant. Like people said, They thought I worked for the show. Oh, you work here? I was like, no, I'm just an asshole. I don't work here. They thought that's what people thinking the audience members are plants. No, that's just it's just actual assholes that be in the audience. That's because like half people there kept saying they thought I worked there. It's like, yeah, you a plant. You were. I was like, no.
They probably should have hired you, hindsight though.
like Rufus and Trudell. That should minus the gayness. Like it could have been a straight version of them.
Or Rude Jew when he like started working for Jenny Jones.
Tornado, rest in peace.
Tornado.
Big Daddy Woo Woo. He's one of the cats that helped me early in my career.
Big Daddy Woo Woo.
Mike Love, Ramonski Love, Tornado, Al Greer, Brian Furious Fraser. That's probably the earliest influence, like all of those guys when I first.
Hilarious.
Embiid won MVP. I forgot. Yeah, he's looking for his second one. You've been second in numbers, dude.
He's been. He's been. But shout out to the Bulls for winning Philly, though. I was like, yeah, Embiid went crazy, but Bulls still pulled out that win. I was like, okay, pulled out that win.
The police officer said Ariana Preston, yeah. Ariana Preston. Ariana Preston, who was shot and murdered. They found her killer at least. Yeah. He was bragging about it. That's why, yeah. Like the dumbass, yeah, young dude too. Like and he was in his teens, I believe. Yeah, like bragging, like, yeah, that's my work. He was talking shit about bragging. That's how he got caught. Yeah.
And then let your stupid ass stay in jail the rest of your life. Stupid ass.
Missy Elliott went into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, baby.
Much deserved. Give her flowers.
Unfortunately, Tribe didn't, but shout out Missy. She went in.
Missy deserves her flower. She's
Tribe was nominated, but they didn't make it. So like, maybe next time. I'll get you next time, Gadget. Next time.
Yeah, Tribe deserves to be in.
Yeah, they deserve it. Wife, Dog, Ali, and would Jerobi go in? Yeah, fuck it. Put Jerobi into it. Put him into it. What's the name? Like Randy should have went in with the Jacksons.
Yeah.
It's like they put the original five. It's like
the Jackson Five, yeah.
Of course, Michael went in as a solo too, so Michael's a two-time Hall of Famer, yeah. But Randy should have went in with the Jacksons. Come on, hero, let's dance, let's shout, sing body down to the ground. He wrote the co-wrote that. You feel it? He sang lead on that here.
Can you feel it?
Look around.
It was Randy.
Gather now. He sang lead on that, yeah. Like Michael was the second voice on that. Randy sang the first verse.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. So yeah, Randy should have went in. Like I'm just saying, it's like
justice for Randy.
Justice for Randy. It's like Dennis went in with the Temptations. Like when they went in, it's like they included. It's just like.
He went in with the
Dennis is like, yeah,
Dennis went with the dun 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 dun.
He did go in with the Temps though. They put
one of the creepiest videos ever. Don't look any further. There's a lot going on.
They put David, Eddie, Paul, Melvin, and of course Mr. Nobody Come to See Otis, and then Dennis went in with them. It's like so.
Nobody's coming to see Otis.
Randy should have went in with the Jacksons, like Dennis went in with the Temptations. I'm just saying.
Or Otis.
Jonathan Majors back in the news. Yeah, started dating Megan Good to clean up his image. That's what trying to get the sisters on his side. That's all that was. Because the sisters, that's what you get for dating that white woman.
And the Dr. Umar Johnsons too. I can't forget them too.
The and the Umar Johnsons get them.
Can't forget the Umar Johnsons.
Yeah.
Once again, Black women have to fix everything. Stacey Abrams. Black women, we fix everything.
Black women, Janelle Monáe showed her titties during that time too.
Oh Lord, you knew that.
John Morant, another fucking gun incident. It's the second one when he was on when his homie flashed him in the car. The first one we allegedly had the gun in the locker room, which they couldn't prove that one. The second one is he's on the live and shit.
IG live.
And that's when he got the 25 game suspension he just came back from. Yeah,
those are not toys.
Yeah,
they're not.
Stop being an idiot. Another legend we lost, Jim Brown.
Yeah,
legendary. Which we know for as Slammer. I'm gonna get
my feet. Maybe you run around chasing my damn feet hurt.
Or if you're a boomer, you know him as like running back for the Cleveland Browns. We know him as his acting career is what we mostly know him from.
Yeah, because I know if my mom get
On
his
the
stuff.
ribs, Shaq that Chris Rock came into, and I'm going.
They shot him in the butt. His bunion was hurting.
Isaac Hayes on the rib Shaq together. That Chris Rock bought one rib.
One rib.
He sure was hungry. He bought a sip for 15 cents pop, or actually 10 cents. He said, "Fuck the cup." So they
For a dime.
and then he paid for it with change for 100 and shit.
And then he stole the rib and he didn't even pay for it.
Stole the one rib and shit. The city bike Karen, I forgot about that story. That was like, yeah.
The which one?
City bike Karen, were like her and the chick and the black dude were arguing over the fucking
Oh yeah, the divvy bike, yeah.
Like, yeah. And that became a thing until it wasn't a thing anymore. Shit.
Yes. That's my response to that.
Yeah. Let's see who we got. Rest in peace, Tina Turner. We lost her during that time. Carmelo officially retired from the NBA as well too. Shannon Sharpe left Fox Sports. Yeah, he left.
That was huge.
Yeah, because Skip and Shannon was like, yeah, everybody got used to that.
The banter between those two, and then
Danny Lay arrested for a DUI. Yeah, because yellow bone ain't what he wanted. A sad story you hear. DC Young Fly's his lady Jackie, she died this year.
She passed away. That was really sad. Yeah.
Oh, here's one for us. We lost him, another legend. We lost Iron Sheik, baby.
Oh my gosh, that hurt me when I saw that. Yeah, number one.
Yeah, number one, USA.
Boy.
I was your wrestling fans. If you grew up watching 80s wrestling, you'll appreciate that.
The 80s was the best wrestling. It just was the best. I'm sorry. Nothing against the current era, but the 80s.
Like, we have the debate. I'm part of the wrestling groups. Like the debate's always like, yeah, which era was the best? Depending on when you grew up, it's like some people that like the attitude, that's like the 90s. Like sucker.
I like the 80s.
Me, I'm like straight 80s. I'm like, yeah, like Iron Sheik, Hulkamania, Macho Man. That's what I grew up with. IRS. The Hart Foundation. That's what I grew up watching. Damn it. It's like that's what I
The Zombie Undertaker.
Undertaker, yeah. Jesse the Body Ventura. Like that's what I grew up. That's what I grew up. Yeah.
Andre the Giant.
Yeah, Andre, yeah. For some people they like Stone Cold, The Rock, DX is like if you grew up in that era, like yeah.
What about the Bushwhackers?
Bushwhackers were 80s. Yes.
What about them?
Or that even later, they're like John Cena and CM Punk, like that era. It's like depends. Me, I'm like 80s. It's like my era.
It's me.
Ric Flair, come on. That's what I'm watching. No, Flair is still out now. It's like,
Ultimate Warrior.
Your Ultimate Warrior.
Bret the Hitman. Not Bret the Hitman. Mr. Perfect.
Perfect.
And now you're going to see the Perfect Plex.
Come on. Roddy Piper. Let's go.
They live.
I came here to kick ass and chew bubble gum. I'm all out of bubble gum. They live, baby. Great.
Which I watched on my first anniversary.
Great 80s movie.
I spent my anniversary watching
it. Ahead of the game, they talked about how the media brainwashes you. Yeah, like, They Live knew it. Like they predicted. They predicted social media before social media was a thing. They predicted it.
They Live and Eyes Wide Shut. Yeah. Predicted stuff, I think.
Yeah, Eyes Wide Shut predicted all the Epstein, which the list is about to come out. I didn't mention that either. That Epstein list is like the judge is about to release that. So we're gonna see who's on that motherfucker. I can't wait. Shit. 2024 is gonna kick off with a bang and shit. They said that's coming in January. That Epstein list is like. I want to see who's on that motherfucker. It's coming.
A lot of names, I'm sure. Mm-hmm. We know whose name ain't on it. Mine and yours. We know whose names ain't on that.
Exactly. Yeah, you're not gonna see these two motherfuckers on.
Not I said the cat.
No. Conor McGregor, he had his sexual assault claim this year. YK Osiris, some try to stick his tongue in Sukiana's mouth and shit. Like, we're in July now. It's a lot of fuckery. I'm looking at it, or late June actually.
He was being a damn creep.
Pat Sajak required from Wheel of Fortune. That happened around this
after
time.
40 years.
He did a straight 40 years because he took over 83 is when
Wheel of Fortune.
For those that don't know, before that, Chuck Woolery hosted Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, because I had no idea until Mom told me. I was like, wait.
Mr. 2 and 2.
He was on Wheel of Fortune.
Mr. 2 and 2.
I'm like, well, Pat Sajak came on 83.
83, and which you were 2 and 2. Yeah, you were 2 actually.
I was 2 and 2. Yeah, so I wouldn't know
about 2 and 2 because you were 2 at that time.
Yeah, so I'm like,
the original host of Wheel of Fortune. I don't even know who his co-host was because Vanna took over in 81. It's like, so I couldn't even tell you who was it before.
All I know is Pat Sajak and Vanna White.
And Vanna is what she.
That's all I know. That's the only
Which now is they say Seacrest was taking that job now, which I could see that.
Oh, he might be.
I think it was Seacrest. It's like
Steve Harvey has enough jobs.
Steve Harvey, yeah, he's Mr. Feud. The Feud
and his court show and the radio.
The Steve Harvey morning show. He has enough jobs.
Think like a man.
His, books and / movies. He had a talk show for a while. He did the biggest little the kids one. Yeah.
Yeah. Kids say the darndest thing or whatever. Yeah.
He was botching like beauty pageants.
Beauty pageants, and he's still on there. Botching beauty pageants.
He's like, no, it's like Miss So-and-so actually won. That was Steve Harvey should let him. He should host the Oscars doing that shit with what's the name? Moonlight versus
Warren Beatty and Annette Bening and Warren Beatty.
Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway.
Faye Dunaway, yeah, they
made them back there. Said, when you get that old, that's dangerous. It's like a year is a lot of time. So like for them to come back, they brought him back a year later to do it right. I'm like, you swimming in dangerous water. It's like let's bring him back next year. You get like their age. It's like hope they make it. It's like we got a whole year. We got to do that. Yikes. The Get Your Food Lady that happened in June. Yeah, Get Your Food Lady. Yeah, when nobody talked about the rat running in, photo bombing at the at that restaurant. I wish I had the name of the restaurant.
Hey, when you go to some of these little your digs in Chicago, you're gonna see rats. I mean, it's just
a place that we know somebody used to go to called Express 95, which is no longer there. We know somebody close to us that used to go there.
You might see a rat run through, and it is what it is.
Affirmative action ended in July. Wow, I forgot about that. All that.
Yeah.
Affirmative action is no longer a thing. So apparently I got married over the summer. I forgot that.
Yeah, you got married.
I got married, even though I was DJing a wedding, but let the world tell that I got married because I posted me and my lady.
Yeah, it's fundamental. But they thought you had a baby when you posted Ariana.
Unc and niece.
Unc and niece meet for the first time. Congratulations, Unc.
It's like you. It's like knock it off.
I don't have any children.
Wemby went #1 overall in the NBA draft, and now who's killing it?
Yeah,
with Victor Wembanyama, killing it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Spurs are trash, but Vic is killing.
But he's learning the NBA,
and he's still sitting under that Popovich learning tree.
Yeah,
knocking in the wings too. Was like so he definitely he's in good hands. Definitely, yeah. He's learning from Pops and Timmy.
Call him All-State. He's in some good hands right now.
Wemby shoving Britney Spears. That
was goofy.
Right after the draft, which didn't happen. Is like both things were false. They said that Britney grabbed him. That didn't happen. We determined that was a lie. It said that Vic shoved her. They determined that was a lie. They both didn't happen. It's like it tapped on the shoulder, not a grab, and then not knowing who she was, like security pushed her back. It's like She didn't grab him and she didn't get smacked. Like neither one of them happened. Which is like security does. Like I said, I approached Minister Ishmael at the Harold Washington Center at an event one time, and his security grabbed me up. It's like, hey, where you going? I just never when they coming in peace, they let me through, but they grabbed me up on both arms. At least they just pushed Britney Spears back. I got grabbed both arms. And I approached the minister. They said, hey, where you going? It's like, because I guess I did look aggressive, like walking to it. And I guess I look intimidating too. The Darius Jackson, Keke Palmer nonsense kicked up around this time.
Oh,
he appeared at Usher's show, which is probably good y'all didn't go to because some stuff. I know you're supposed to go, but maybe it's good you didn't. If Usher brought you on stage.
Usher wasn't bringing me on no damn stage. That wasn't going to happen.
Usher brought the kid on stage.
That wasn't going to happen.
SAG-AFTRA and the actors and writers strike, that was kicked off in July. We're halfway just July now. And we broke down all the salaries for Hollywood. Not everybody in there. Yeah. Jason Aldean tried that in a small town. That controversy happened this year. The Carly Russell, that that was the job. We should have created a calendar for each month. That got to be July. The Carly Russell got to be July. Each
what
month.
About when did the Summer Rain thing happen? When did that happen? Was that July? Was that around the time?
Summer Rain.
With the Summer Rain when it imploded with the billionaires when they were like trying to explore the Titanic.
Oh, I haven't gotten there yet. So
I'm sorry. Okay, I jumped ahead because I was like, I know that was like
I didn't see that yet, so I don't think we got there yet. Clone Tyrone was like, but July got to be that. So like, we haven't gotten to the fucking we even get to the brawl, the Bama brawl. We ain't got there yet.
Okay, get to that.
So that would probably be August. I think that's when that happened. Is like that. July got to be Carly Russell though. Bronny James having cardiac arrest, unfortunately, but I think he's getting his career back on track now. It's like
that's good.
Like I still would like to see the young man make it in the NBA. Of course, like his health, like being most important.
Right, health being more important.
You can't go. But if he's able to, I'd like to see the first father son duo, and that'd be kind of cool to see. Yeah, but barring his health being first and foremost. That's hilarious. Pissing off the trans community happened. It's like Tina Knowles divorcing Mr. Richard Lawson. That happened.
And we saw why on that. No.
Wow. Rest in peace, Pee Wee. We lost him August. Yeah.
So sad. My childhood.
Sad. Cardi B throwing the mic and knocking somebody out, apparently. Lizzo, like the lawsuit. Cardi needs the chick, the sassy trucker that got arrested in Dubai for talking shit. It's like that. You can't act a fool when you're out of the country and shit.
No, you can't. Follow their rules.
Of course, like a big day happened August 11th, 2023. 50 years of hip-hop, baby. Because August 11, 1973 in the South Bronx is when it was born. Yeah. Cool.
Very cool. Very cool.
I spent time in Daytona because the lady was living there temporarily. So I took that journey. Bama Brawl, we talked about it. At the same time, Well, Aquaman, as they call it.
That boy swimming, like the commentary. That boy swimming.
Aquaman. Britney Spears got divorced. I forgot that happened this year.
Yeah.
The Michael Oher, the Blind Side, that the real dude, like he sued them, like that mess went down.
Yeah, the whole thing.
And okay, we approach in September finally. Yeah. Rest in peace, Bob Barker, another legend we lost.
They said he got close to 100 without going over. That's what they said.
He also lost a couple of wrestlers around this time. The legendary Terry Funk and Bray Wyatt. That was shocking because he's only 36. Like, yeah, so rest, yeah. Sha'Carri Richardson becoming the fastest woman in the world happened around this time.
Yay. I was so happy for her.
Off the weed. I'm happy. Yeah, she got off the blunt.
It's happy to see the growth. And people forget that she's only this 22 now. Like, she's very young.
When that was going on, she was like barely like 20, 21 when all that mess was
going. Like she's very young. She is. So you grow.
Yeah.
You grow from what you learn, and then you grow. So happy for her.
Halle Berry paying child support. That was big. I think with Tasha K, she was all over the news around this time because Cardi B, and then we're gonna get to the Will Smith, and we're talking power bottoms. We getting there.
She's not gonna be happy until she just loses everything. Say less, lady. Just say less.
Yeah.
Unless you have real receipts and not hearsay. Look at you this. Have hearsay, then don't do it.
Look at this, like we're talking about somebody predicting their future, like the calm before the storm, like from September. Diddy gave certain bad boy artists their publishing back. So did he know? Like
we mentioned that. Remember, we was like, "Oh, it's like Diddy doing some good in the hood."
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the Diddy. So did he know that the bullshit was about to happen? Did he say, "Let's get in front of it"? Is that what it was?
I think that he was trying to,
get in front of
it. Put out his,
because they said this Cashy thing was ongoing. They said like, "Hey, pay me now, or I'm going public." So like, this could have been around that time. He's like, well, "Let me get in front of it." Yeah. Remember, like she didn't just come out and they said like that was ongoing. She was like, "Hey, pay me this amount, or I'm leaking this story to the press." It's like if you had paid her under the table, none of this would have happened. He could have kept it quiet. He said, "Nah, take that." Yeah, and then once the shit hit the fan, then he paid her, but could have just paid her before. He was like, "Okay, that's what's up." Diddy doing some good in the hood? No, he's not. Bally's Chicago moved to Medina Temple. That happened in September. Yes. Rest in peace, Irish from 702. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was really sad.
She's young. She's about your age.
Yeah, she's like the same age as me. Yeah. Very good.
What's this still ongoing? Jeezy and filing for divorce from Jeannie Mai happened around this time. Russell Brand caught a sex charge. It's like, yeah.
They just round them all up. Like, let's lock everybody up.
Aaron Rodgers tore his Achilles, which he said he was going to come back. I say he's not coming back.
No.
Like even under like in football.
Yeah, first of all, dude is what, 37, right? He's like 37, something like that.
But even like at 27, you don't come back that fast from a devastating like that, especially in the NFL. It's like a violent sport like that. People kept saying because like his rehab was going good. It's like people saw he's like because like maybe like a month later he was off the crutches. So that don't just because you can walk don't mean you're gonna play.
Doesn't mean you can take contact.
Things like walking and playing football. Like he might be back for the playoffs. Like no, he's not. Like knock it off. It's like he's not coming back for the playoffs. He's already he's off the crutches already. Yeah. Just because you can walk don't mean you can play football. People are dumb. No, he could be back in time for the playoffs. Like, no. Pretty sure he's still very hurt now. It's just,
Exactly.
If he came back, he probably would immediately get re-injured. It's like,
exactly.
Just because you don't need crutches. Kid went to Denver this year. So, yeah, I'm looking at that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. R.I.P. Adriana's. We lost because I saw B-Man posted and some of my other homies like we posted good memories in that place.
It was.
I did a New Year's gig with Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. Yes, it's funny. My biggest New Year's ever is affiliated with R. Kelly. That's the biggest New Year's gig I ever did. Like, cause I did a live broadcast and R. Kelly got on the air with me. But why did it have to be R. Kelly? It could have been anybody.
I mean, it happens.
Why couldn't it? Why didn't it be Wayne? Or at least it wasn't P. Diddy. Oh, so there we go. Yeah, Happy New Year's. Take that. Yeah, at least it wasn't him. Crazy Bone had his health scare. That was big. The two teenagers that ran over the retired cop in Vegas. That was sick. And they found those. They did find those guys too. Yeah,
very good. Idiots.
You know, it was a cop involved, so you know they were gonna find him.
Yeah, exactly.
Fire.
Exactly.
Yes, you know they were like gonna put all resources into like tracking them down. It's like, like all hands on deck to find these dudes. It's like you knew that was gonna happen. Dame Dollar got traded to the Bucks. Yeah. The Writers Guild strike that finally wrapped up. Auto workers strike happened. It's like, yeah. Toys R Us said, yeah, teased it opening here like in October. It finally did. One opened in the Mall of America. So
yeah.
Back. Yeah. The Signature Room closed on the 95th.
Abruptly.
Yep. They said, oh, today is our last day.
Today's our last day, and people had paid deposits for events that were going to be there in the next couple of weeks.
It was like when the shop closed, like for those my legends folks like that. When they took the video game machines, they said, "Oh yeah, today's the last day." He just told me that. I didn't even know we were closing. I didn't know that was our last day. I knew that things like times were rough.
Yeah, was near.
Yeah, times were rough, but when he took the machines, he's like, "Oh yeah, today's the last day." I was like, "Okay." So like the customers, no, I didn't even know when I was there, like every day. Rest in peace, Dick Butkus. We lost. Jay-Z not giving the money to the $4,800, whatever it was. I remember that.
It's just so dumb. It's like
all the Israeli-Palestine that conflict kicked off. Will and Jada being separated since 2016 happened around mid-October. That came out. Jada being Ginger from Casino. I forgot about that. I called her Ginger. Which, like I said, watch the story. It's like, well, like Will was Ace. She never loved him. It's like, I guess Tupac would have been Lester Diamond, a dude she really. It's like, so he married him for his money, just like Ginger with Ace. It's like, and then brought him down just like Ace. Just yeah. The kid went to Vegas. Yeah, so the kid got a little traveling in.
Yeah,
I did less traveling than you, but I did get some. Man, I took a road trip. God damn it! Oh, yeah, I forgot. Right after that road trip, I returned to Bud Billiken. The Oz man was back in Bud Billiken because I hadn't been there since pre-pandemic. So like, I got to return to Bud Billiken, which was nice. You always shout out, show love to the fam, yeah, because like, yeah.
Of course.
You mom and the kids are always there. You had a nice little entourage this year. You had others. So like I had a whole cheering section this time. So the Oz got an entourage and shit. Got a cheering section, yeah. Oh yeah, Marcus Jordan wanted his dad, Mike, to be the best man to body Pippen.
Which may or may not result in a show, so we'll see.
Yeah. I think it is because she's a real housewife. So I think this is all she's friends with the Kardashians. You know, she learned from them. You have to use everything to your advantage. Don't just do it. Yeah, have the cameras on. And with Chris, I never wanted to marry him and shit. Yeah.
We already knew. We all knew that. We all knew
that was a total sham. But yeah, at least I got a season out of it.
Total sham.
This was. I said that to Robin Thicke. I said, was that a sham? Even before they got divorced, I said, was that a sham? I knew it was a sham. It's like, whatever. He said they're nice girls, but I can't say it was a sham. I knew it was a sham. Joe Smith's wife was having an OnlyFans in November now. Yeah.
Joe Smith was talking about how he blew, $60 million?
Yeah.
He said he only had $2,000 in his bank account or something ridiculous.
Over 60 for his career.
But he had $2,000 in his bank account.
Yeah, when did DJ Envy scandal happen? It had to be around this time.
It was around this time when it broke.
Close to it. R. Kelly suing Tasha K as well too. And that gay that dude that seems zesty too is like that said that Will Smith was a power bottom for Dwayne Martin or whatever he said. He seems zesty to me too, so he would know.
They said we're gonna sue.
He would know. It's like
they said we suing.
Yeah. He seems zesty to me. I'll rest in peace, like personal one. We lost our cousin Kirk.
Yeah.
Around this time. The Kansas City Chiefs fan. I'm gonna skip some now. Yeah. We skipped, yeah. I'm just going back in time. Tiffany Haddish getting another DUI. The Diddy case got big around this time. Derek Chauvin getting stabbed. That just happened a couple of weeks. Yeah. I'm all over the place. I skipped a couple. Yeah. Midnight Marauders and Wu-Tang's. I mean, and Tribe's Midnight Marauders and Wu-Tang's 32 Chamber both turned 30 this year.
Okay.
The most influential hip hop albums of all time. They both came out the same day. And me, I was a Midnight Marauders guy. That's the tape I bought that day at Sam Goody at the Plaza. And had to share my earpiece with Philip, who I ran into on the 95 at the L. He said, "What you listen to? Do Tribe? Let me hear that." So yeah. Victory Auto Records closed this year. Grand Lux Cafe closed this year. Calumet Fisheries, like, they got shut down. It's like
and now they're closed because they have fire. Yeah. So
Were they trying to light the rats on fire? Is that what it was? They didn't call them exterminators. Let's kill the rats with a fucking blowtorch. That's what they We're gonna kill these rats with a flamethrower.
Stop.
Oh, the blackface Kansas City Chiefs fan scandal. Jaguar Wright, she's been all over the news because she's crazy. Or not.
Spilling it.
Ashanti possibly pregnant by Nelly. And doing a documentary about the Diddy stuff. It's like it's everywhere. Draymond Green, he's suspended indefinitely, which is still ongoing as we record this. Robbie Gould retiring from the NFL. So that's the year in review. A lot, went down. Yeah,
a lot went down in 2023. So
yeah. As we wrap up, not another damn.
And then Cardi and Offset broken up again.
I forgot. Yeah, that's one
again. Broken up again.
Convicted. Let me read some more recent ones. I have some notes as well too.
They broken up again. So we'll see what happens with that. Britney Spears did release a book.
Yeah.
I think I might download the audible because they said that Michelle Williams from Dawson's Creek fame, she is the one who spoke the book, and when she did Justin's Black Scent, I want to hear Justin's Black Scent. I just want to hear that.
Darius McCrary, aka Nick West, Eddie Winslow. Yeah, he got arrested for he had his child support, I believe. I think it's child support. Yeah.
Let's not forget he played Gerald Levert with that horrible wig.
Gerald Levert, horrible wig, all of that. Was that the Mickey Howard story?
Yeah, Mickey Howard with Tiana Paris was Mickey Howard.
The Mickey Howard, that's in the top 10 worst biopics. It's the Mickey Howard story that goes on there, definitely.
The Bobby DeBarge one is up there.
Bobby DeBarge. No, nobody's fucking with Flex as Michael Jackson.
Flex as Michael Jackson is the worst.
Which one of y'all are coming in at number 2? Because that's obviously the worst one.
Flex as Michael Jackson is the worst. We know that was the worst. We know it was.
The worst biopic.
Down Tubi.
I'm gonna find it. If it's on Tubi, I'm watching it tonight. Those are some of the more recent ones that has happened. McDonald's starting a knockoff Starbucks, like Cosmics, what it's called. Like, I might drive out there. It's in the north suburbs. Where's it at? Is it Schaumburg or it's one of those suburbs out that way. It's like, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up and see where it's at.
Cosmics. I want to check it out. Yeah, because they said McDonald's starting a spin-off restaurant. They doing a test run here. Like, yeah. It's like, I was like, McDonald's is McDonald's. Why they gotta go? I said, but it's like they dipping their toe into that.
There's profit to be had.
What they serving is it sounds like Starbucks. So they have your coffee drinks. They have pastries. It's like, I was like, it's fucking Starbucks. It's like
Starbucks, yeah.
It sounds like, yeah, they trying to compete with Starbucks. That's what Cosmic sounds like that. So maybe I'll take a drive out there and check it out. Of course, the biggest song for 2023, we have 2 options. My pick, personally, I say All My Life, Dirk and J. Cole.
Dirk, yeah.
But according to Double XL and what the streets are saying, they said "Ski" from Sexy Red. That Double XL said that was the song of the year. So I don't know what my stations are gonna do because they both do year top countdowns for the year. Both Rockford and Chicago, Power 92 and Power 106, they both. So We'll see, like, if either of them pick Ski, if they broke this Ski, or if neither of them pick Ski. Like, I don't know yet. I'm not at work right now. Oz takes off the end of December. Well, let's wrap up. Not another damn podcast going way over because we had to get a whole year of 2020.
A whole year in.
So definitely appreciate you supporting us all year long, 2023. As we shooting towards episode 400 now, going forward. We made our third 300 in 2023. So I think we hit 400 in 2024. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to support us further, you know what to do. Give us a like. Also, subscribe, share, rate, review on all your platforms, talking Apple Podcasts, Spotify, TuneIn, SoundCloud, iHeart, TLC Talk Radio. What up, Tasha?
Hey, Tasha.
YouTube, and your Amazon Alexa devices. You can follow me at Ozman the Wizard on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Oz Radio on Snapchat and Facebook as well. You know how I do it.
And you can check me out, MSIMAH626 on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Also, SCR8GULLEY1 on Twitter, SCR8GULLEY7 on Instagram. Also, please like the Straight Gully Facebook fan page. Check out straightgully.com for your blogs and your vlogs. And for your video production needs, check out straightgullyproductions.com.
Happy New Year to you and
Happy New Year!
Welcome to 2024. We will talk to you with another damn podcast 2024 because I'm Ozman the Wizard.
And Naima.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
I'm gone.